Adam, how would you reflect on today's game?
Probably the same that I've reflected on most of the games since I've been in. And I imagine the same as the last manager reflected post-match on the games. Really frustrating. I think up until the 78th minute it was a really good away performance. Don't think we deserve to lose the game, to be honest with you, but I need to see more in terms of my players wanting to win the game. For some reason I still feel like some of them are playing, I don't know if it's fear or a lack of know how to win football matches. And there's some things that as an individual, as a human, you have to take ownership for. You have to understand when the game's at 0-0, how you grab it by the scruff of the neck and make something happen, not just go through the motions. And people keep telling me this group's a young group and it's this, that and the other. That's not an excuse for me anymore with this group. I think the majority of them have had 30 odd games, and it's been a tough learning curve for them. Some of them played more games than they've ever played in men's football. But people need to stop using that as an excuse now. You've had the experience of 30 odd games. It's time to grow up and grab it by the scruff of the neck and make something happen, because I don't think they deserve to beat us today. But at the same time, I need my players to show more, to go and win the game. I've just said to the guys there, no, you've got nothing to lose. Playing football at the minute for us, we have nothing to lose. Everybody outside of our building will think we're done. So we have no reason to play with fear, to play with chains on, to play with a lack of freedom, because we're in a situation now where we can afford to go out and do everything we can to win games, because that's what we need to do. So yeah, really frustrated today, because like I said, I don't think that the guys deserve to lose the game, but I didn't see enough grit to go and win the game.
So game of few chances really, but then one pops up right at the end.
Yeah, and it's like I say, it's the know-how and it's the ruthlessness to put people to the sword. People might tell me different, but I've been in a lot of successful teams that have won things as a player, as a coach, and once you cross that white line, nice guys win nothing at all in this game. I don't care what anybody tells me, and my experience in hundreds and hundreds of games tells me that to win things in this game, you have to have that ruthless edge, and we had a couple of half chances. We've had an unbelievable chance at the end there. We have to take them. We have to make the keeper work more. We have to finish the opportunities we have. But then when it don't go our way, we can't afford to become victims and be thinking about it for the next 10 minutes. You have to brush it down. You have to get your focus back, and you have to try and go and do it again. And that's the difference of it. I don't think the teams in the top, probably top 10 of this league have got many better players than we have, to be honest with you, from what I've seen. But what they do have is a know-how of how to win, what you have to do to get the upper hand in games. And these guys have had experiences now. They've had tough experiences, they've had tough learning curves, but if they don't learn and take that and make it into an action to improve, then it's all a waste of time. If they turn it into all the rubbish they've been through in the first part of the season, if they turn that into a learning curve and turn it into a positive, it will be the biggest learning curve they've ever been through and the biggest positive that they'll ever get in football, because they're learning the hard way. But if they're going to lie down and allow things to happen and allow people to dictate to them, the honest truth is they won't last very long in the game. That's the ruthless truth of it. It's tough. It's a tough sport, and you have to take the punches on the chin and fight back.
And second debuts for the club for both Alfie Bendel and Jake Hutchinson today. What did you make of their performances?
Yeah, I thought the thing them two guys showed today, and they've both been in the building, especially Alfie, 5 minutes. They just showed a hunger and a desire to try and make something happen at the ground. Alfie covered in the middle of the park with Beardy today was unbelievable. I thought Jake, he worked tirelessly up there. We didn't create enough opportunities for him, but he always felt he was a threat. But we need 16, 18 players like that. If you're not in the squad or you're not on the bench, when you do get on the pitch, it's your time to change the game. You're called game changers for a reason. And there's got to be more. There's got to be more. There's got to be more substance. There's got to be more character and personality from the group. I'll be honest with you, like I'm honest with the players. I've said it in there. I felt there was some real good performances in there today, but some people have to look in the mirror and have a long, hard look in the mirror, because certain things have happened too many times through the season. Certain things have happened and they've got a manager sacked, and it can't all be the manager's fault. And that ain't going to happen on my watch. So it's a realisation time. Nothing in terms of what we have to do has changed. I still think we've got to win a certain amount of games. The pleasing thing for us is the teams have always keep giving us an opportunity. So we're more than in the race. And I just need these boys now to click. And I think if we can click sooner rather than later, we're going to surprise a few people. So back to the drawing board Monday. Back to hard work, back to clearing our mindset and getting ourselves ready for the next battle, because it's definitely not over.